Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's been a while. I appreciate you guys' patience. Real life is kind of a drag sometimes, and it doesn't make me record and do this kind of thing as often as I'd like. Now, last time I was in this world, it was on a stream, so feel free to watch those streams. I know the last one was like almost 3 hours long, so it's like really, really long. Sorry. Anyone who actually slogs through that whole thing, kudos to you. Anyway, I did have a request from a couple people to kind of update you on what we've been doing in this world. Minpapowner and I have been continuing to play here in evenings after work and stuff for relaxation and fun. So let's get to it and I'll show you what I've been doing. Okay, as you can see, I'm still at the river. We are in a shrubland biome. And I don't know if I had built this bridge during that last stream or not. It is an ugly bridge. I don't know if I like it. It's hideous. I mean, I kind of like the fact it's got like the tracks going with it. You know, like maybe it used to be an old railroad. I mean, you don't know. It's kind of makes you kind of wonder what the history of it is. But I don't know. I might still change it out at some point. We'll see. Anyway, I did, as you saw during the stream, if you watched, we do have the porch. That was my inspiration for the beginning of my base, was this kind of porch. Now, I've since worked on the rest of the base. My base is not done. I've got pulled aside to help Minpapowner with his. But let's take a tour of the outside a little bit because you'll see it as I'm wandering around. I did build a barn and I have way too many trader llamas. I plan on breeding them to get the full slotted trader slot and then, well, killing off the rest of them. So like right now, this is the best I've got, is a 3x3 grid for storage. Once I can get one that's a maximum size, I'll breed those up, so that'll be fun. Okay, and I know I had talked about the elephants. I did get elephants, and there they are. If you hear any, by the way, if you hear any animal sounds through my microphone, I apologize. I've got the cats by me, I've got the dogs at my feet, someone's chewing on a bone, so if you hear any sounds, I apologize. So in the house, this is my little foyer. So I do have like a quick little dump chest area if I need to. I found a monkey in the jungle, so I brought home 2 monkeys. And I did make myself a cuckoo clock, and it actually works. As you can see on the screen, it says kinetic stats. I do have goggles on that tell me what kind of power it needs and is using, which is why outside, I'll go back out and show you, I have a windmill. So let me go back out, to that little sandy area so you can get a better view of the windmill. Okay, not only is this a good view of the windmill, it's also a good view of the side of the house. You see, I've done a lot of exploring and planting of trees. I've got a big clock tower. And actually, I'm going to oh, we have a raid party. Oh, no. It's a big one, too. Suppose I should take care of them, huh? They're going to just... They're going to kind of make this difficult. Minpapowner is a different player than I am. If you've watched either one of us kind of game or what we've recorded, I'm more of a builder, a venturer. I like to collect animals, that kind of thing. He is very much a mechanical player. So I will show you his base at some point halfway through this video. But here's a sneak peek of what he's been working on. He worked on things that gives you a mecha suit. It makes me invincible. So let me throw that on quick and let's take care of these guys. Now normally this is a lot harder to deal with, but they're not going to do any damage to me. And I'll use my paxel to take them down. Those will be quick work. Actually, you know what? This is kind of annoying. Let me get into... So one of the mecha suits features is a jetpack. So let me put that to hover. Alright, there we go. Now I'm not jumping in and out of that water. Alright, they're all gone, and of course... Oh, one left. There you go. Okay, now they're all gone. And of course I now have that negative effect on me. Let me take this off. Okay. Yeah, bad omen. I do keep milk in my backpacks. Again, thanks to Minpa for these netherite backpacks that can hold all the things. Alright, that effect is taken because I have villagers in my house, so I don't want to set that off. Alright, let me go sleep quick so it's daytime again, and then I'll continue describing what I've done on this base. Alright, so it's daytime. Here's a close view of the windmill. Let me throw on that hover suit again. Alright, so this is the create mod. So what this windmill does then is it generates power. So it looks like 7,168 SU at the current speed, so kinetic stress capacity. I have a shaft that goes into a belt, and then inside the windmill, it goes down into the floor to this gearbox, which then has more shafts. Cat, get off the keyboard. Sorry. The shaft goes down, and I have another belt that then brings it down into my house. And I do have a side door, but we'll just go back through the main entrance to my base, and I'll give you a tour of the house real quick, because I've got a lot to show you, and I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, so it's a split level house. So one that goes upstairs, another one goes downstairs, so let's go downstairs. Here's that side door I was showing that we just saw. I do have this little canvas rug, which is the mod Farmer's Delight. And here's my kitchen. So this is my crafting room. If you've watched my videos before, you do know that I like the working kitchen where the cupboards are all active storage. So this is like my armory chest. This is my loot chest. My ores and high valuable ores chest with diamonds and things. This little cabinet here is actually all my different types of woods. All the different types of wood, dark oak, acacia, spruce, and then ones like the Twilight Forest mod, Twilight Oak, the mangrove, and then of course I have, you know, the actual Minecraft mangrove, and then some of the other mods. Biome of Plenty, I've got quite a few. This is more from the create mod, so this is all working. I've made some different things with this contraption. This is about as mechanical as I get. Refrigerators. Of course, you gotta have a basket of fruit. Okay. And then this is the back door. That's my beehive. So I've got 8 beehives that are full, 3 bees each, so it's full capacity. And then some decorative trees. I do have a plan from back there, but I'll talk about that later. Okay, this door just goes down into my basement where I've got some farms and some additional storage of building blocks. You know, I'll just show you the building blocks storage. Okay, so go down to the basement. This little halfway hallway here, this is all building blocks. So this is everything from the nether. So I've got all the black stone I need for building, glowstone, brimstone, limestone, ochrum, and of course all the dirt anyone could want. Gravel, stone, cobblestone, and then calcite, and then specialty blocks, things that kind of don't have, I don't have a ton of it, and it doesn't really fit in a good spot. So I've got, of course, terracotta to everything from other mods, you know, the aether dirt, yeah, all kinds of weird stuff. So anyway. Okay, let's go upstairs. So back to the foyer, and then upstairs into the bedroom. My bedroom is not designed at all. I just have, as you can see, the design of the walls and floors and ceiling, but actual no furniture besides a simple bed, which is not even going to be the color bed I have in here when I'm done. Porch. This is basically for an elytra, so you can fly in onto the porch and then get in quick, and I can sleep when it's nighttime if I come in. Usually when I'm flying home, it is nighttime, and I just want to scurry up, quickly land in that bed. Now this door, again, Macaw's Doors is the mod, goes into the clock tower. So you can see it's the winding staircase up to the top. There's just this little bonus room with a miniature fireplace. No purpose of this room at the moment, but you never know. When we go up the stairs, there's a room over here. Again, no real purpose to this room. It's kind of more of an attic type space. I do have my XP obelisk, which is an Ender IO mod. So I can store my XP in there, but currently I'm not using it. Continue up the stairs to the clock tower, and there is the clock. I mean, not clock tower. Oh my goodness. Bell tower. I am so sorry. Bell tower. It's a bell tower. Bell tower, not clock tower. Bell tower. There's my bell. Doesn't work. It's just decorative. But this gives you a good overview of the landscape. There's a windmill, beehive. I just fell off. Yay me. And then, oh yes, there's the elephant. Let me not fall off. There's my elephants. I did bring a couple wild elephants home. That was a pain in the butt, but I did it. And then I bred them, so these elephants are tamed. That's why they have the rugs on them. Looks like they're stuck. Now that little guy, of course, Alex's mods is another one that we've got loaded because this, of course, is all the forge that we're playing on. I don't remember what he's called, but he's neat. Minpapowner had the water version of that guy, but I think he got struck by lightning and died. My plan for back here is to make a zoo with all the different critters that we can find, or at least most of the different critters. I have some down there in boats. Don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in. Let's see, spyglass. So we've got a gazelle, a raccoon, snow leopards, and a fox. You can't see the fox behind the bush. I also have some, thanks to Minpapowner, he made mob imprisonment tools for me. I do have a giant squid, an air whale from that realm, because I've gone multiple mods, different worlds. So I do have him, and then I did go into Twilight Forest earlier today, and I captured some deer. So then there'll be a little deer display. And oh yeah, that's right, I don't have my elytra on. Haha. So that's my base. That's pretty much it, besides my little farming area down below, which doesn't look like much. Let me skedaddle over to Minpap's base. That's where I've been spending most of my time. He asked me to build him a base. So I stopped working on mine, this is as far as I got, and I went to work on his. But let's fly around my base and give you an overview. So I'm pretty happy with it. Now you might be wondering what these little beacon effects are. That is waystones. Again, another mod that's part of this pack. So this is modded Minecraft. If you're not familiar with this, I know I do have one person who might be watching who is not very familiar with Minecraft. Modded Minecraft adds a lot of extra things to the game. So like normal Minecraft wouldn't have some of these details. Like the detailing I have in that roof line of my base, that's all part of the modded Minecraft. Otherwise, more traditional Minecraft roof would be like this one here on the barn. It also adds different blocks and things. These animals are not part of normal Minecraft, like the elephants. The trader llamas are. So it's kind of a mix and match thing. So it just adds a whole nother level of difficulty and intensity to the game. Alright, so now with that, let's go over to Minpa's place. I did make this little road that goes there. Alright, as we're approaching Minpa's home, you can see it's coming up here. I did have inspiration. It's Tudor style home. So he basically needed room for all of his farms and things. So it's big. Yeah, so it is inspired from the Tudor style. Alright, so this is the entrance here. Again, this is just a variant of the cherry tree that's part of the modded Minecraft with the white leaves. And then I made him this little fountain. Well, pond. With a little merfolk. And so we got even critters inside. We've got a lobster, which is, I believe, Alex's mods. And then we've got the Minecraft frogs in here too. Let's get a better look. There. I did find the schematic for this on another YouTube video for this merman. I wish I could take credit for this guy, but I cannot. I don't remember the name of the person who built him. I think I think I saw it on multiple channels. Anyway, so continuing down Minpa's driveway. Yes, I know, Pumpkin. That would be the kitten. Pumpkin, he's about 6 months old. Yeah. Okay, so this is the front of Minpa's house. Let me back up because you can't really see a good view of it. It's so large and oversized. Alright, there's a better view of it. So I could have done a little bit better on the front facade of the home, but I was getting tired. It was taking forever. Pumpkin, get off the microphone. But I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, and he is absolutely thrilled with it. And I gave him a little beach area. And then he has a roof side garden. So we'll go take a look at all of that. So each room in Minpa's base is themed for the purpose of what he needed. Alright, so here's the dock with a little sitting area. and boat. And the little gondola. So you can sit and enjoy the beach. Alright. Okay, so I was talking to Minpa about what he wanted for a door. He wanted something kind of fancy. So I used the create mod to make this door. Isn't that a beautiful opening sequence? Love it. So this is his foyer. Oh, let's watch that door sequence again. I'm just so proud of that. Okay. So the way this is laid out is he can access pretty much everything from this foyer. So let's do this side first. He wanted one room that was specifically for trading and enchanting. He wanted space in between the walls, so each area has like a little, I don't know, entryway, I guess, to each room. So this is the enchanting and trading room. So it's got all the miniature villager areas. Again, this is the easy villagers mod, which makes this a lot more of a trading hall. It's very compact and easy rather than the big cumbersome ones that are part of vanilla Minecraft. Piglin trading from the nether, and that would be a converter to get villagers converted into the cheaper villagers. Again, if you're familiar with Minecraft. If you're not familiar with Minecraft, you have no idea what I just said. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this really quick video because there's a lot to show. Okay, so that's that room. Continue through the way. This one would be his manual machine room. So he wanted a room dedicated to manual machines. So this is what I went with for this room, and he's got a few in here already. So slice and splice and a soul binder. Both are Ender IO. And you see a view of outside. It's his tree farm over there that's currently turned off. Okay, continue on. Continuing on the tour. Okay. If we go to the other side of the stairwell, kitchen and terminal room. I like kitchens. I made him a kitchen. Here is his kitchen. I like it better than mine. Except for mine's more functional. His is more decorative. Because he doesn't use it. It's just decoration. So we got some of the cooking for blockheads, decoration there. Cabinetry. I mean, you can put stuff in here. It does store things. But he's got his very fancy storage system, so he has no need of chests. Stove, cooking pot. He had to have a basket of fruit as well. Plants by the window. The window actually, I didn't show you in this space, but this window actually opens and closes. You can hop in and out. Table already set and ready. And a little sitting area off to the side, kind of like where you can drink your coffee in the mornings. Little storage. And let's pause right there and let me calm down these dogs. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The Minpapowner came home and the dogs went crazy. Okay, so this is the other side of the kitchen. So this is where all like the storage is of different foods and things. And then of course refrigerator. And through this door, got another little entryway, is his computer room, or also known as the terminal room. So he's got his different encoding terminal, crafting terminal, of whatever an ME terminal is, and ME pattern access terminal. These are the Applied Energistics 2 mod. And it's nighttime. Okay. Then there's a door to the basement and another door to the auto crafter room, but I'm not going to show either one of those yet because these loop to other areas. So let's go back through to the kitchen. Okay. So, auto crafters. See, does that look familiar? Yes, that door from that room goes through here as well. So go through here, and this is the auto crafting room. He told me to make this room the biggest possible because he was going to have lots of stuff in here, and as you can see, he has lots of machines in here. I don't know how any of this stuff works. I don't know the mechanism mod. I don't know the implied energistics mod. This is not my way of playing. I just build things and make them look pretty. So this is the room I designed specifically for all this machinery. So you can see I made it more industrial looking, but I also made the floor lit so that we didn't have to worry about torches or anything getting in the way of his machines when he was placing them down. So I tried to make it design, like make it to fit the design of the room, but also functional as well. Okay, back through. Don't want to keep this video much longer than it already is. Okay, so next would be upstairs. Let's go this way first. This is his furnace and smelting room. So again, with furnace and smelting, I kept it themed. So I made it red because, you know, fire and hot things. So currently this is what he's got for his furnace and smelting machinery. So again, applied energistics, Ender IO, mostly are the different machines that he has in here for that purpose. And then continuing up the stairs from the foyer. Nice view of down there. Oh, yeah, he's home now, so he's in game. We have the drills room. So there they are. So these drills get ores from that you would find in the Minecraft world and modded Minecraft. He knows more about how these work. He has an ender chest in here collecting stuff. So this is what? Industrial Foregoing is the mod that utilizes this. I don't know anything about it. But I just designed the room. It's because I knew a bunch of drills were going to go in here, so industrial. Okay. On the other side of the stairwell here, I'm going to save this one for next. This goes to the penthouse bedroom suite. I'll do that one second to last. Top of the stairs, farms. So here is a room that is dedicated to just farms. So not very exciting in here. He's got one farm here, which is an auto trader doing its thing. All right, back down through to the penthouse bedroom suite. So there are stairwells that go up, or there is the bubble elevator that goes to the top. We'll take the bubble elevator. All right, at the top of the stairs now. Enter into the room, and here is the penthouse suite. So he has his waystone. So we can go all the different places we have a waystone at. And then decorative. So I've got some of the different armor on display. All his trophies from the Twilight realm. Ash cat, don't sniff the microphone. So these are all the different trophies from the Twilight Forest mod. I gave him a, like, what do you call that? Like a statistical map that they have in like war rooms. So I gave him a map. So here's his base. I actually need to update this. There you go. I think I need to update that one too. Okay, there you go. Updated. Because I added a bunch of stuff to the backyard. So you see the road that goes to my base. My base is over here on the map. Here's his. And then, of course, he's Oceanside. So, yeah. Bell. He likes bells. So I made sure he had a bell on display. And then here is a desk with a working cuckoo clock. Fireplace. Chairs. And fancy bed for a fancy penthouse. Okay. So you can see I used a couple different color blocks for the floor to make it nice and fancy. These are expensive blocks. It's blocks of lapis lazuli and blocks of diamond in the floor, offset with polished cut azurine, which is another, it's a create mod block, so it's not one that's in vanilla Minecraft. But the lapis and the diamond are in vanilla Minecraft. Walls are just bone block. Again, it's just kind of a pain to make because it's made out of bone meal. So that is that. And then, of course, I have to have, for a fancy schmancy house, he had to have something on display. So yes, a very highly explosive end crystal on display in the penthouse suite. That is like, it'll do a lot of damage if that explodes. For those of you who don't know what Minecraft is, that is an explosive. If you click on that, tap it, or hit it with an arrow, or whatever, it will explode and leave a big, huge hole in the area. Now, this is his roof garden. So we've got the traditional cherry trees that are a part of the vanilla Minecraft game, the base game. Same thing with the lilac. We've got a little fireplace, little seats, part of the create mod. and little garden plots. And then the nice little paper lanterns, part of the Macaw's Lights and Lamps mod. And then we got tomatoes and cabbage as part of the Farmer's Delight mod. Little picnic table. So yeah, there you go. This is Minpa's most of his base. There's one area I haven't shown you yet besides his yard, which I'm still working on. I have not finished his yard. I'm still designing that. Now he has a bubble elevator that goes down to the basement. That comes up from the basement. That goes down to the basement. But we are going to go back through the foyer and I'm going to show you the main way to get to the basement, which is where he spends a lot of his time in his basement. Per his request, he wanted the entryway to the basement to be this. I'm very proud of it. It uses the create mod. I'm going to flick this lever. And the stairs open up to reveal the passageway into the basement. Now you can even see all the machines that work to make it go. And this is a delayed timer lever. It's an Ender IO lever. So after 30 seconds, it'll flip itself back into its starting position, which is very handy. And then you can see all these gears and things will rotate direction to close the stairs back into their position. There's another point of view from this area. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, there it goes. There we go. All using the crate mod. Very handy. I love that because double piston extenders are a pain. All right. So yeah, I'm using this glass to kind of showcase the innards of the interworkings of everything. All right, so here's part of the basement. This is his advanced monitor, which is for his reactor, which is powering his base and all those machines that we were looking at. He is in process of making a new one, though, in the very bottom basement. So this is his main basement. So we do have the beacons and all his different machinery is down here. So here's some of his storage. His machines make a lot of racket. All kinds of mechanism things. I don't even know what this does. Applied energistics. This is a battery, I guess. This big gray thing here is a battery. These are all generators that help power the battery, I think. I don't know. I just make it look neat. Okay, so here's another view of all those gears and things that make that doorway work, but not only the stairs door, but the main door to the house. So let's go in and take a peek. This is also where the portals are. This portal takes you to the netherworld. This portal takes you to the ether. That portal takes you to the Twilight Forest. And this one takes you to the blue skies. Those are all different mods, with the exception of the nether. So he has a little underground windmill turbine thing that is the powering the different doors. You see all the gears and things up there that make it work. All right. And of course I just put up these things to make it look industrial and neat. So I designed that for him so that he has kind of a neat looking basement rather than just stone or dirt or whatever. And we run to the back here. This goes to his iron farm. So I made the iron golem banner. It's really loud, sorry. And his mob grinder is down here too. Okay, that was really loud. Okay, basement number 2. Water elevator down and up. So I added the little smoky effects, colored in this room. So that thing here, that bronze colored thing, all it is a barrier to prevent mobs from spawning on top of that machine. And that's all it is. It's just decorative. So I figured I might as well make it look like a pipe. So this is his mob duplicating machine, and then so the mobs will duplicate down here. Any mob that you put in the system, and then it'll automatically kill them and collect their drops. So like creepers, if you put creepers in there, it'll run, and the creepers, of course, when a creeper dies, they drop gunpowder. So if you need gunpowder, it works for that. If you need slimes, put slimes in to get slime balls, whatever you need. So it's a collector of the mob drops. And then on the other side of this, actually you can see the iron, the block of iron right there. That is the beacon. We're not going to go down his bottom basement. He's a worker. Well, maybe we should. Might as well. Okay, let me show you the bottom basement. Let me put the stuff back on though, because otherwise I will die because he does not have an easy way to get into that thing. We don't want the hover though. Okay. Down at Y minus 52 is this. Okay, Y minus 62. So deep underground, almost at bedrock level, he has another reactor. Fusion reactor? There it is. Fusion reactor. He had a bunch of lasers, but they're gone now. And I don't know if you can see the motion of this turbine. I don't know if it's coming through the video, but it's spinning. And he's working on another one here. Well, there's a laser. It's not turned on though. Hi! He looks like Iron Man with his mecha suit. He colored his red. I colored mine orange. Except for his helmet's yellow. So that's what he's been up to. Like I said, completely different play style. All this machinery he's been working with and figuring it out. Getting things to work. I just been making everything look pretty. Otherwise, it's just ugly stone like this tunnel here. It's all ugly stone. Alright, we're back up to his second basement. First basement. Another view of that machinery that makes the doors work. And then this just goes up to that computer room again. So basically he just told me what machines he wanted in each area and I just designed the room for each of it. So I kind of was thinking more like a security room for this one. So like a big huge desk, a little couch, that type of thing. You kind of like where like a security room would be like for a department store or like a mall or whatever, like where they'd have their monitors all hooked up. So that was kind of what I was thinking about with this. So once he has more things in here, I'll finish designing it as far as like decor is concerned. But he hasn't really done much to this room besides adding the uncrafting table and these terminals. That may be all that he's going to put in here. I have to ask him because if this is all he's putting in here, I can put all kinds of decorations in here, like I did with the kitchen. I knew the kitchen was not going to be anything but a thoroughfare, so I just filled it with decoration, made it look neat. Okay. And of course, gathering all the materials I needed to do all this. His machines help with that, which is great. So yeah, this is Minpa's base that I designed for him, and I'm so proud of that door. Pressure plate. And he has a view of the ocean right from his front door. How pretty. So that is Minpapowner's base that I designed for him. I am working on the yard currently. So I'm started with his backyard. I've got a decorative tree, gardens. I'm going to put flowers on this grass yet and then put some sort of edging on it. Tall lavender from the Biomes of Plenty mod. This tree is a comet log tree from the Blue Skies mod. He went there and got me a sapling, so I planted that for him. And that's his tree farm we saw from the window. That's not currently running. He's just got it turned off right now. Yeah, working on some hedges for it to kind of encase it along with that decorative fence. So these are all kind of the fun things I was doing to kind of make his base look a lot prettier than just a dirt hole. Because his initial base was literally right here, a dirt hole that just went in, and that's it. Yeah, so nothing, nothing fancy at all, literally a hole in the ground. So as I run back over to my base, alright, so some of the plans I have for my base is, like I said, I want to get some more horses and get rid of a lot of those trader llamas and just have like a couple of them, maybe one of each color. I'd like to get more horses and have the horses wandering around here in my area. I think the elephants are probably pretty good, although they are stuck. I gotta unstick them. But yeah, I'd like to make a zoo in the back. So like have different exhibits, you know, each different biome. So like this is supposed to be like the nether. So that's a big deep pile of lava. Let's go in there and see. The one benefit of this mecha suit is that it's fireproof. So there, you can actually see what this guy looks like. He is a Leviathan from Alex's mobs. Oh, he's only got 39 health. But yeah, so this area here, this is complete lava. So how many blocks is this? I walk so slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks deep of lava. Minpapowner helped me fill this with lava because it's completely full of lava source blocks. I'm still on fire. It'll stop in a minute. So I'm hoping to get some more like nether lava creatures to go in that area, and then have a spot for the deer that I told you I got from the Twilight Forest. Get a spot for these critters here, so get more of the vanilla Minecraft foxes, and then find a spot to make for the snow leopards, for the gazelles, and the raccoons that are all part of the Alex's mods. I'd like to have a whole aquatic area, so like this big area over here, I plan on blocking off somewhere over yonder and having the whales and things here because it has whales. It's pretty cool. And then just having all that, decorating it, putting in paths and things. So I have a lot of work to do on this base. So everything I've showed you, when we started, it looked like this. It was just bushes and landscape. That's it. And then made that. And then Minpa's tutor themed base as well. So this is what we've been up to. We've been doing this after work for fun, here and there, you know, in between chores and animals and all the things. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you appreciated this tour of our bases and what we've been up to. Oh my, now it's my turn to look like Iron Man. Let me take that off. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. For those of you I know in real life who tuned in, feel free to let me know. And big thank you to Buster Miner and Caterpickle who gave me hints, tips, and tricks on some of my recording settings. It's hard to figure out how to do YouTube when you don't know how to do the settings for video and for sound. So hopefully it looks better today. I did change some of my settings per what Buster Miner had told me. So thank you to both of them, and I will see you next time.